Morning folks, welcome back. Well, we've had lots of rain. It's nice and bright now, sun's out, blue skies, but not for long. We're promised another deluge from the southwest a bit later on, so make the most of the light. I've got my blinds drawn because the sun is quite low in the horizon. To the horizon, it's a big winter. Right, okay, so we've got cadmium yellow, light, raw sienna, alizarin crimson, light red, ultramarine, burnt umber, Payne's grey, and burnt sienna. Here we go. I can't really show you the mixing of the paints, but I usually hold the palette anyway. First things first. I'll just move my water container nearby. Okay, all right, there we go. So using the hake, you don't have to use the hakes just because I'm using them. You can use your sables and whatever you like. But I've learnt to use the hake over many years. It can be very annoying, especially when it clumps like that. So we just put it back on the tray and you just work it back together again. Doesn't always work, but it gives some idea. Okay, so a bit of burnt raw sienna. I want to do another river scene, but I won't do the bank going off the page. I don't usually, but so I'm going to just go back and see how we can do that. So let's have a bit of nice bright sky, although we're going to cover up a lot of this. I'll put a bit of light red in there. Just give a bit of cloud. Now, being right-handed, I always start from the right. What will happen now? This is £130 Fabriano studio paper. It's a very good paper when you get used to it, which does take a bit of time, I must say. But it's cheaper than artist quality paper, of course. Oh, I said of course, yeah. I know. Oh dear. Now I'll have to use that one. I'm not going to leave my seat. I'll have to dismantle half the studio to get down there. Right, okay. I'm going to give. I'll put some background in that first before I dry it. So we'll have a bit of alizarin, bit of blue. Just put in some background trees coming down here. Let's put a bit of that burnt umber. I don't usually use burnt umber, but it's a good strong colour. Okay. Now, while it's wet, you can sort of scrape out. Although it needs to be a bit drier than that, otherwise it just backfills. Right. Okay. I'm going to give that a dry now. So take your headphones off. Give plenty of warning. It means I don't have to edit it if I go over 30 minutes. If I don't go over 30 minutes. Right. Ready? We'll see. The SD card splits. I don't know why. Nobody's come up with an answer. Oh, yeah, there we are. Okay, so far so good. Just give that another reclip. There, just hold it. It's more or less completely flat now. So now we can start putting in the rough stuff. Now then, how shall I start? I'll get this done first. I think I'll get the bit of dark. Bit of Payne's grey. Let's get a bit of a bank around there. Right, look at some of that nice greeny colour. Bit of raw sienna, burnt sienna, shall I say. This is autumn. Oh dear, I forgot that wasn't dry. It's the right, let's use that dark to just go in with some different colours. Oh, I might have gone a bit awry there. So I'm not really thinking about what I'm doing. I'm just putting the paint on. Right, just get that there, just marking that so the edge of the river. Right, now then, give that another dry because I want to get the trunks of the trees in now. Ready, go. That will do. Grab the hake, sort of a browny grey. And we'll just put in some trees coming up. Oops. I've finished them off with a rigger. Right, let's thicken that up a bit. And we'll put another one in here. Right, let's get over the other side. Got some hairs falling out there. Hey, look at that, how quick you could do this. I always think the rough is best. Hairs are coming out of this brush like nobody's business. They don't last forever, but they're not expensive. Not like expensive sables, but I have got some expensive sables that I bought cheaply from the British Art Fair. I think it's British, at the Oxford. But it's sort of, we saw the last one, we went twice. Quite a journey up to Oxford from South London, suburbia. Okay, now we're going to make some sense of that. Just a bit of shadow coming through the centre. I'll just do that here. I put reflections in when I've fathomed out what I'm going to do with the rest of this. Okay, rigger. Where are you, rigger? I'm always losing my brushes. They're all here, but I never know quite where. I'm looking for Frank Clark's rigger. But, oops. It's either on the floor or... Oh, no, here it is. Beautiful brush. Right, let's get some of that stuff there. Try to keep your fingers out of it, because you just go in the sky like I've just done there. But I'm going to cover these with quite a few autumn leaves, which aren't always brown. But that cad yellow pale light is a superb colour to mix with burnt sienna to give a warm yellowy green. And you know, I don't use ready-made greens, not in the watercolours, don't need them. You can get a quite a thick trunk with, or branch with the rigger. Okay, we don't want to do too much of this. Okay. Now I haven't forgotten the reflections, that's all going to go in, but I want to just get the, well I can start to do the reflections. I'll just give it a bit of a wet with this lovely little brush. Right, okay, that's make sure your reflections are underneath what they're reflecting. Right, we can make it a bit darker. Right, okay, no, we haven't got to bother about reflections that side, but it's all about texture now. Right, so let's start practicing with a bit of that yellow and a bit of that burnt sienna. I discovered this colour several months ago. I didn't buy the original tube, it was given to me by a friend who packed up the watercolours and the acrylics. So I eventually got around to using it, and it's turned out to be an absolute cracker. So it's the only artist quality colour that I've got on the palette. Mostly they are just Cotman. Let's get some in here. Just bury the trunks where they come out of the ground. Right, now we're going to do some leaves now. So this is a good sort of colour. And as we come around the corner, we'll darken it, because this is the shadow side. So we get a dark greeny colour in here. We're going to put some lighter colours over this. What do I think of it? Let's just get a little bit of this. I will have some nice leaves at the end of these trees. I mean, they're twigs. Well, that's dry off a little bit. We're going to go over here now. You can use a hake with the ends all sort of broken up, but fairly dry. Not a problem. But try and stay away from using gouache, white gouache. You can, there's nothing to stop you. Right, I want some burnt sienna in there now. The yellow mixed with the sienna gives a good colour mix for a variety of colours on the leaves. But from my experience, some trees, or most trees, tend to go brown on the ground. It's a bit wet there. Let's just get a bit of the darker stuff here. Bit random. Very effective, isn't it, this stipple? Right, okay, there's a little bit of a... I'm very tempted to put in some of these reflections of the... we'll try, Right, okay, there's enough about that. There's just a bit of texture in the background now. and the work around here. A bit of sienna in there. So a bit of Payne's grey in there. Okay, now we need some bit of that colour, I think, in the oh, we'll get a bit of darker stuff around here. Right, a bit of rigger work. Just what we call stuff. Okay, well, it's a sketch in there. That's right, I'll put that in a mount. I'm going to get this uploaded and let's just take and have a go at an acrylic as well on the cartridge paper. I did one for Patreon yesterday. I did leave a link to the trailer, but the actual picture is on Facebook. But the link there is only to the trailer, I hope. Right, let's take that off. Get the big mounts. Well, we have this mount. Let's try that one. Let's put that on there. No, I like the big one. Well, there we are. So we've got another quickie. Right, let's. I will just try to pull this out. So that's better. Okay. Well, there we are. There's another quickie. It's I bodged a bit of this around here, but there's a lot of it. Yeah, quite happy with that. Thanks for watching, folks. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.